In the ever-shifting landscape of global music, few names carry the same gravitational pull as Lisa from BLACKPINK. Her artistry, charisma, and cultural reach extend far beyond the boundaries of K-pop, transforming her into a global icon whose presence influences fashion, music, and digital culture simultaneously. Yet, when someone at that level of recognition takes a step forward, the ripples are rarely small. Recently, Lisa found herself unexpectedly thrust into a storm of words, accusations, and controversy. Not because of her own actions, but because of a spark lit elsewhere. The spark came in the form of a song, Jealous Type, the latest release from American rapper Doja Cat. The track quickly established itself as one of her most successful online debuts, riding the anticipation of her upcoming album scheduled for release in September. At first, the conversation surrounding the song was celebratory. Fans speculated whether it could even surpass existing streaming records, some daring to whisper the possibility that it might outshine Lisa's milestones on Spotify. But as the initial hype gave way to hard data, it became clear that such predictions had been exaggerated. What should have remained an isolated moment of artistic achievement soon took on a different shape. Enter Brett Allen Nelson, Doja Cat's longtime creative director and stylist. His celebratory Instagram post about the project attracted a comment from rapper Azealia Banks, an artist known as much for her volatile statements as for her music. Banks accused Nelson of neglect, suggesting his creative work had suffered because he was too occupied with the young mukbang star. The comment was oblique but pointed. Within moments, the internet had already connected the dots. The reference was widely understood to be directed at Lisa, given Nelson's frequent collaborations with her and his public admiration of her artistry. From there, the narrative spiraled. Banks escalated her commentary with a post on Twitter, attaching a screenshot that baselessly accused Lisa of being transgender. It was not the first time she had made such unfounded claims. Similar comments had surfaced before, dripping with the same undertone of mockery. And once again, the internet erupted. Fans of BLACKPINK were quick to mobilize, their defense of Lisa not just fierce but deeply personal. Yet this time something shifted. Even a portion of Doja Cat's own supporters began to voice their frustration, insisting that dragging Lisa into unrelated debates was unnecessary, disrespectful, and rooted in envy rather than truth. Lisa herself, as always, remained silent. That silence is both a shield and a statement. In an industry where every word can spark another headline, Lisa's restraint has become her strongest defense. Her refusal to engage with negativity reinforces an image of composure and strength, a reminder that influence is not only about who speaks the loudest, but also about who chooses not to. This ability to transcend noise is part of what keeps her global brand intact, resilient, aspirational, and untouchable. Still, the incident raises larger questions about culture in the entertainment world. Why do personal attacks travel faster than music itself? Why is it so easy for one offhand comment to become a global headline? At its heart, this episode is not just about Lisa, Doja Cat, or Azealia Banks. It is about the fragile ecosystem of fame in the digital era, where the boundaries between artistry, personal image, and online spectacle have all but dissolved. For Lisa, the timing is crucial. BLACKPINK continues to dominate as a group, but each member is also stepping deeper into individual endeavors. Lisa, with her unparalleled social media reach and her growing influence in fashion and music, stands at the forefront of that movement. The controversies that orbit her, no matter how unfounded, only underscore the magnitude of her impact. People don't attack the invisible. They attack the ones who shine the brightest. And so, this latest storm may be remembered not for the accusations themselves but for the clarity it brings. Lisa's image remains unshaken, supported by millions who refuse to let baseless narratives define her. It also highlights an essential truth in today's entertainment. Silence, when chosen deliberately, can echo louder than any rebuttal. In the end, Lisa walks forward untouched, not because the world refrains from testing her resilience, but because she has already proven that her presence, her work, and her influence are larger than any controversy. The lesson, for both fans and critics, is that greatness often comes with shadows, and yet the light always finds its way to break through.